So many people are wondering what's going to happen to the housing market. Now, everywhere you see online, people are saying things from this is going to be another housing bubble and prices are going to plummet, to some people saying that this is just the beginning of another housing boom and the prices are just going to keep getting higher and higher. So in this video today, I'm going to be answering the question, is the housing market going to crash? What's up, guys? Andrew Briscoe here with Keller Williams Elite in Oklahoma City, and I've done a few videos talking about the 2021 housing market because, quite frankly, it's just really interesting. We've never seen anything quite like this market we're in right now, especially me, because the last time this happened, I was about 10 or 11 years old and didn't really know how to interpret market stats. In the last year or so, we've seen historically low interest rates, historically low inventory, and historically high appreciation in the value of real estate. In just a sec, I'm going to answer the question, is the real estate market going to crash? But first, I want to recap a little bit of exactly what's going on. The first thing is that supply and demand are just simply out of sync. According to the National Association of Realtors, there are currently 1.37 million units on the market. Over the past 4 decades, the US has averaged 2.5 million units at any given time. This year, housing inventory hit the lowest that it's ever been at since that data started being tracked in around the 80s. Now, this is the main reason that real estate prices are appreciating so quickly and homes are selling so quickly when they're on the market. There's simply just not enough homes on the market for how many buyers there are that are purchasing properties right now. The second reason is that interest rates are so low. The historically low interest rates have caused 2 things to happen. The first thing is that more buyers are entering the market to purchase a home to take advantage of these low interest rates. The second thing is that more homeowners are choosing to stay in their houses and refinance at a better interest rate rather than making a move. And lastly, the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 just put a lot of strain on the economy. Now, real estate wasn't the only thing that was affected, but specifically in residential real estate, what we saw in 2020 is that more people decided they wanted to invest more into their home. Working from home became more popular, and people were just spending more time at their houses and want to make sure that they really love and enjoy where they're living and spending most of their time at. So all of that info is really great in understanding why the market is the way it is, but are we actually going to be on the verge of a market crash or a housing boom? NAR's chief economist Lawrence Yun said supply has ticked up modestly in recent months as a result of increased housing starts and more homeowners putting properties up for sale. Now, I know a lot of these experts have studied the markets for years, if not decades, and know what trends to look for and what that means is going to happen in the market. And so everything that I've studied and looked at for you guys shows that the market is not going to crash anytime soon. More than likely, what we're seeing is going to happen is that quarterly real estate appreciation is going to slow down a little bit over the next year or so, but there's not going to be any major drop off. What's going to happen is that people are going to start laying off buying because it's so competitive, and we've kind of hit this peak in the market for how quickly real estate prices were going up. And as that happens, more people will start putting their homes on the market, and this supply and demand issue that we've been seeing is going to level off, and the market will get back to a more level and stable market. The reason for this is because what has caused this crazy market we're in is actually really just basic economics. The last few months, we started seeing quarterly appreciation was just at record highs for real estate prices. Now, what we're going to start seeing is that quarterly appreciation is going to start lowering to a more stable level as more buyers start backing off in this crazy hot market and more sellers start putting their homes on the market to create more inventory. Now, what's the best plan of action for you as a home buyer? If you are ready to buy a home and you plan on staying there for at least 2 years, go ahead and find a great agent that can guide you through this competitive seller's market and purchase a home. Now, if you're a seller, go ahead and take advantage of this crazy seller's market that we're in while it's in its peak. More than likely, this isn't going to continue much longer in the increase in appreciation in your home. So your best bet is to go ahead and sell now and get the highest price rather than waiting for it to go any higher. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, click the link in the description below and I can give you a free analysis on how much your home would be worth if you did sell, or help you out with buying and get you in touch with a lender to see how much home you could afford with the crazy low interest rates we have right now. As always, I hope that this video was helpful to you, and if it was, it would mean the world to me if you would share it with someone else that's maybe been interested in this topic, or that you think it might kind of help them answer some questions that they've had about what's going on in the real estate market. If you have any other questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, click that link in the description below or reach out to me on Instagram or Facebook, and I'd be glad to help you out.